Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought it would be fun since it is the holidays. I guess I'm probably gonna be posting this around Christmas / New Year's time, so I thought it would be fun to do a little holiday makeup look for you guys. I guess this could be good for Christmas or for New Year, depending on how like fancy or not fancy you want to go. I just think this is kind of gonna be a little bit of like a universal look, and it doesn't just have to be for the holidays, but I thought this would be fun to bring in some holiday spirit. So that's what today's gonna be all about. We're doing makeup. Clearly I have a bare face, so we're doing this together. So before we get started, please give this a big thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much if you do. Let's ring in this new year together. Join the family. Thank you so much. But if you want to see my little holiday makeup look, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alright guys, I'm very excited about this one. I love doing makeup with you guys. I feel like I need to do it more often because every time I sit down to film these videos, I get really excited. So I'm gonna try to do more of these in 2024. Bear with me. But yeah, I guess we could just get started. I have everything laid out on the table. Let me pull my hair back and we are just going to do some makeup. I'm gonna start with my eyes and then I'm gonna do my face. I feel like when I do looks that have like a little bit more on the eyes, I like to start with my eyes now because there's just like more room for error and then you could clean up your face after. So I'm gonna start by priming. I'm gonna prime my face with the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer, and then I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Rare Beauty Eye Primer. So yeah, bear with me. I have band-aids on both my index fingers because my nails are like about to pop off on both of them. And I have my nail appointment on Friday and I'm just really praying that they don't break. So I'm trying to help out with the band-aids. Anyways, yeah, okay. We could just get started by priming and then we will move on to the next step. Okay, so my face and my eyelids are primed. So now I'm gonna take my Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 eyeshadow palette and I'm going in with this like bottom lightest shade right here. And I'm just taking like a cleanish brush, dipping into there, and I'm just setting that primer down with a powder. One that's like close to what my eyelid color is. You could do a setting powder for this as well if you want to. Either way is fine. So now that our eyelids are set, I am going to take a blending brush. This is a Makeup by Mario blending brush. I'm gonna go into this next shade right here. I don't have the exact shade names, but you know what I mean. Like I'm staying in the warmer ones, so this second one right here. And I'm just going to blend that into my crease. This is gonna be a really easy makeup look, by the way, you guys. Like I wanna do one that is easy for everybody. So this is not gonna be like too many crazy steps or be too difficult, especially on the eyes. When it comes to eyes, I am a very user-friendly eye look person. I don't like to do a ton of crazy steps on the eyes, so we're gonna do this all together. I'm just bringing it out onto the ends so we could give that kind of like swoop, like cat look, if you know what I mean. And I'm also going to make this look a little bit more on the smoky side, so I'm bringing this down onto my eyelids as well. It's okay to be a little bit messy with this. This is a trust the process kind of thing. So just make sure to bring it down all across your eyelids and then just blend. All right, now I'm just taking a little bit smaller of a blending brush and I'm going into that third shade. You could mix the third and the fourth. And we're not gonna go up as high into the crease as we did with this lighter shade. We're just gonna stay a little bit lower than that. And then we'll also eventually bring this down to my eyelid as well. And then you could work backwards and like blend these together as you go too, just so that there's no harsh lines or anything in between the transition shades. And just take a smaller one again, go into this darkest brown right here. And I'm staying with the warm tones. Obviously, if you prefer more cool tones, you can like go with this top row here. I just love like warmer tones on myself. I'm gonna do the same thing, just keep it closer to the lid. And I'm not gonna bring this all the way across my lid. I'm gonna stop like maybe like a little bit more than halfway to like the front of my eyelid, just to add a little bit more depth to the outer part of my eye. And then if you want to add a little bit of sparkle to just like the front half of your eyelid, I'm using the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette, and I'm just going into this top like sparkly shade in the second row just on my finger. You could use a brush if it's easier for you, especially if you have long nails, but just a tiny bit. You don't have to go crazy on this, but just to add a little bit of Christmas / New Year's cheer to your eyelids. Who does not love sparkles? And then just taking like a liner brush, like an angled one, I'm going back into the Patrick Ta palette and I'm taking this like really deep brown at the bottom here that's like a gel, and I'm gonna line my eyes with this. I've loved just recently lining my eyes and smoking them out a little bit with like a gel versus like a super black like liquid eyeliner. I just love like the softer brown like look, so I'm doing that. And then just smoking it out a tiny bit with like a really small brush. Okay, I just finished that up and I took like a little like makeup wipe and I just like wiped the corners of my eyes just to clean it up a little bit because I was getting a little bit messy. And then I'm just taking that same Patrick Ta palette and going back into that first shade that we set our eyes with. And I'm just gonna blend so that the lines are not harsh and everything's kind of like melting together. And then we're gonna come back to my bottom lash line after face makeup. So now I'm taking a foundation. I'm using the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation in shade 8. And I'm just putting this on my beauty blender and just applying it like I would any other foundation. And now I'm just taking my Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in light medium. I use this as like contour / bronzer kind of thing on my face. So I just dip like the bigger side of my beauty blender and just like tap this in any of the spots that I want like a shadow on my face. And now I'm taking my NARS Afterglow Liquid Blush in Orgasm and just applying it to the high points of my cheeks and blending with that same beauty blender. And now I'm taking my concealer. This is the DIOR Forever Skin Correct in 2N. And I'm just applying wherever I usually conceal and then blending with the pointy end of that beauty blender. Creams are done. Now we're going in to powders. I'm taking my Givenchy PRISME LIBRE loose setting powder in shade 3, the rose shade. And I'm just tapping it out into the lid a little bit. Taking a little puff, patting it in here, and then just patting it under my eyes only. And now I'm taking my Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder, also patting it into the lid, and I'm just taking like a big fluffy brush, and I am like applying this wherever I applied the creams on my face, just not under my eyes because I don't want to overdo it with the powders and make it look like crepey. I'm gonna take a little setting spray break. Obviously my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And I usually like do setting sprays, like set my face multiple times throughout like the application process, just because I really, really want this stuff set in place and not moving. And now I'm taking a bronzer and just bronzing up my face. So I'm using the DIOR Forever Natural Bronze in 5 Warm Bronze onto like a fluffy bronzery brush. Now I'm doing a little blush, so I'm doing the DIOR Rouge blush in 219. And now this, I feel like, ties the whole bronzer, blush, highlighter look together. I'm just taking the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Multi-Glow Beautifying All Over Glow Highlighter. It's like a mix between bronzer, blush, and highlighter. And I'm just gonna like swirl this into here and apply right where I applied my bronzer and my blush. And it literally just melts everything together so perfectly. Obsessed. And now I'm just taking a little highlighter if I want a little extra on my cheeks, and it's the holidays, so why not? This is the DIOR Forever Couture Luminizer in Nude Glow. And then I take a little bit, just a little bit on my brow bone, like right underneath there, to tie the eye look together too. And then if you want to, you could do a little bit in your inner corner. Set again. And now I'm going to do my eyebrows really quick. I'll do my eyebrows off camera because you guys have seen me do them. I just don't want to take up too much of your time, so give me 1 second. Okay guys, I am back. I did a little bit more than just my eyebrows off camera. So I just used the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow powder for my eyebrows, and I just used like an angled brow brush to apply like I always do. And then I also did my mascara, so I used this Tweezerman eyelash curler, and then I used my favorite Fenty Hella Thick mascara on my top and bottom lashes. This is 1 coat, by the way, and it did more than enough, if you ask me. The other thing that I did, just to open my eyes up a little bit, because we did do a more like deep brown smoky kind of eye, sometimes I'll do this, sometimes I'll go even deeper and I'll line my waterline with like a really dark brown eyeliner and smoke that out. But today I just lined my bottom waterline with this Makeup by Mario Master Matte's brightening pencil. It's like a nude, so it kind of opens my eyeballs up a little bit, makes my eyes look bigger. And then I did more of those like browns that we used in the Patrick Ta palette just on my lower lash line. Super simple. And then I lined my lips really quick because I didn't want to bore you guys with that part of it. So I used the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Hot Gossip. And now for one last touch, I feel like I would definitely leave it as is too, like maybe just apply a nude lipstick just right in the middle. Or you could even just leave it like this. It still looks really, really beautiful and it ties the look together really nicely. Or if you're feeling a little bit Christmassy, New Year's-y, and you want to add a little pop of like a reddish hint to your makeup look, Summer Fridays, you guys. When in doubt, Summer Fridays. This is the Lip Butter Balm in Cherry. It just gives a little more redness to my lips. So I'm just gonna do a little bit like this. And it's subtle, but I feel like it gave that kind of hint of like a berry red kind of color, and I feel like it just makes the look pop even more. And it's so good and hydrating and moisturizing for your lips, so you can't lose with the Summer Fridays Butter Balm. But that is the whole look, you guys. I feel like you could do this really year-round. Like, this is a foolproof makeup look for any kind of special occasion or just any day. But I do think it's a very pretty look on the eyes and on the lips and on the face for like a more festive special occasion. If you're doing something for Christmas, if you're doing something for New Year, you cannot go wrong with a look like this. So that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely did. I cannot believe it's the end of the year, and I just want to take a really quick second and say thank you guys for everything as we are into, I guess, like our last week of 2023. This year has been a whirlwind. I feel like just so much has gone on this year and so many great things, and I'm so beyond grateful for all of you and just for you being here with me and being a part of my family and watching my videos and supporting me. So thank you guys so much for everything. I'll probably say it a million more times before the year ends and leading into the new year, but I just really wanted to take a second and thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for everything. I love you guys so much. But that is it for this look, so I hope you enjoyed. Comment and let me know what you guys think about how this turned out on me. Let me know what else you guys want to see from me, especially going into the new year. Let me know your thoughts. Give this a huge thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, but stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.